Namaskaram, you're watching GOA365's news bulletin with me, Dipali Desai. Congress party has taken umbrage at the non-inviting leader of opposition, Babu Kavrekar, on the stage while government of Goa felicitated President of India, Ramnath Kovind, at the NIO on Saturday. The party feels it is an insult to the constitutional post.
Various ministers and MLAs were present at the function. President of India was felicitated by the government of Goa at the National Institute of Oceanography in Donapala on Saturday. The party feels it is revenge politics as the protocol was not followed.
म्हणले हो सत्कार असलेलो लोकांचो सत्कार असलेलो पब्लिक सत्कार असलेलो प्रेसिडेंटाचो बट काल आमकां थंय दिसून येयले थंयसर जे सगळे आमदार उपस्थित असलेले सगळे मंत्री उपस्थित असलेले सगळे लोक थंयसर उपस्थित असलेले थंयसर आमचो गोंयचो लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन उपस्थित असलेलो बट आयज दूख भोगता जो आमचो लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन थंयसर उपस्थित आसून जो एक कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल पोस्ट हँडल करता एज अ लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन तेका थंयसर काल स्टेजीचेर तेंच्यांनी घेवना आयज तेजा जो पोस्ट आसलेलो तेजो एक इन्सल्ट असो केल्लो आसा एक प्रोटोकॉल तेंच्यांनी आयज काल मेंटेन केल्लो ना आयज पर्यंत हेज्या पयलीं जेन्ना पर्रीकर स्वता लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन आसलो तेन्ना काँग्रेसीन अशी केन्नाच तेका सायडलायन केल्लेली ना वा केन्नाच असो रिवेंज म्हणटा तो घेवन आसलो आयज खंय तरी दिसूंक लागलेलें आसा हो गव्हर्मेंट आयज खंय तरी रिवेंज घेवपाक लागलेलो आसा आयज प्रोटोकॉल हो मेंटेन करना एक डेमोक्रेसी जी आयज आमची आसा ती खंय तरी एक डेंजरान आसा अशें दिसूंक येयलेलें आसा काय खंय तरी अशें दिसता कित्याक लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन आनी आमच्या काँग्रेस पार्टीन हे येता ते एसेंब्लीक जी क्वेश्चनां घातलेली आसा भरपूर सो तेजेर खंय तरी ते रागान तेंच्यांनी तशें केल्लेलें आसा काय म्हणून.
Video journalist Shamchari in Panji.
Now, the Congress party has demanded that the permissions given by the Pollution Control Board to both Adani and Jindal for coal handling must be revoked immediately until all steps are taken to control pollution. The Congress party will submit the memorandum on Monday to the Pollution Control Board asking to look into the matter immediately, considering that the case is already being heard in the High Court over their previous misuse of coal handling. Coal is an emotive issue, especially for Vascoites. Now, the battle to claim ownership of this issue has resulted in no-holds-barred fight between BJP MLA Milind Naik and his close rival, Congress's Sankalp Amonkar.
हालींच गेल्या आठवड्याक आमचे गोवा पोल्युशन कंट्रोल बोर्डान हॅज गिवन कन्सर्न कित्याक परत जिंदालाक कित्याक तुमी 4 लाख 4 मिलियन मेट्रीक टन्स हँडल करूंक शकता म्हणून आयज हीच कंपनी जिंदाल गेली 2011 ते 2018 पर्यंत तांकां गव्हर्मेंटान गोवा पोल्युशन कंट्रोल बोर्डानसून तांकां 5.5 मेट्रीक मिलियन टन्स हँडल करपाचें परमिशन दिल्लेलें एवरी इयर बट आयज आमकां सगळ्यांक खबर आसा की तेंच्यांनी एवरी इयर एक्सेस हँडलिंग केल्लेलें आसा आनी ते इतले पर्यंत एक्सेस हँडलिंग केल्लेलें आसा कित्याक ते ऑलमोस्ट डबल केल्लेलें आसा जे तांकां परमिशन आसलेलें 5.5 मिलियन टनाचें तेंच्यांनी ऑलमोस्ट 10.5 मिलियन टन एवरी इयर तेंच्यांनी हँडल केल्लेलें आसा 9 to 10.5 मिलियन टन्स जिंदालाक कन्सल्ट दिला उपरांत आयज फक्त लोकांची दिशाभूल करपाक लागून तो स्थानीक आमदार थंयसर स्टेटमेंट करता कितें दर फाल्यां थंयसर पोल्युशन जालें जाल्यार आपूण तें स्टॉप करतलो म्हणून तो कोल स्टॉप करपाक म्हणना तो म्हणटा फाल्यां जर पोल्युशन जालें थंयसर जाल्यार आपूण स्टॉप करतलो हेजो कंट्रोल कोणा कडेन आसतलो पोल्युशन जाता काय ना इतलीं वर्सां तें पोल्युशन जालें एक्सेस थंयसर हँडलिंग जालें केन्ना आमदाराक कळ्ळें या बाकीच्यांक कोणाक कळ्ळें थंयसर कोणाक एंट्री ना इट इज अ रेस्ट्रिक्टेड एरिया सो हो फक्त लोकांची दिशाभूल करपाक लागून हो स्टेटमेंट करता फक्त लोकांक.
I video journalist Shamchari in Panji. While addressing Trained Nurses Association, Health Minister Vishwajit Rane showed the way ahead in Goa's health sector, aiming at making hospitals in Goa at par with those in Mumbai and other metropolitan cities. Rane set a deadline for the new hospital building in Margao by the end of this year or January 2019. He also spoke on new opportunities for the nurses, at the same time assured that he will sort out issues related to grade pay and constant transfers of nurses.
Through all these new initiatives, not only does job creation increase, but also we are trying to provide the best quality healthcare to the people of the state of Goa, so people from Goa don't have to go out. Now here comes the challenge, and everybody is, let me assure you that everybody has been talking about the excellent nursing care. My own father, when he was not well, I must appreciate they were very, very impressed with the nursing and quality of nursing in Goa Medical College. And I wanted to make a statement is that when I believe in the institution that I am dealing with, then I can ask the people of the state of Goa to believe in that institution. We are doing our best to move forward. We need to see that our nurses also are selected and handpicked and sent for training. I also want to slowly reduce this, this arbitrary transfers of nurses left, right and center, from left to right, right to left, as a result of which it affects the functioning of the institutions and the hospitals. Hence, what we need to do is we need to identify a batch of nurses. We need to create, if the new South Goa District Hospital is coming, there's going to be I'm trying to see that there are PICUs and other specialized services there. Every day I have 10 applications of transfer. Somebody wants to go somewhere else. So this is happening not only with nurses, this is happening also with the doctors. Anesthetist wants to go and work in a place where there is no provision for anesthetist to work. How do I post such a person in that place? Many hospitals require, now we have recruited about 36 doctors, now we are going to again, health officers are going to be promoted, and again we are going to take more number of doctors so that we can spread out these doctors in the RMD and change the definition of healthcare by taking healthcare to the rural parts of Goa. When we do the recruitment of these people, we must also see logistically where they are placed. It becomes very difficult for a lady from Kepe to go to Kankon or go to Agonda and then work. In my constituency, if you have a lady who is there, then we have to find a way how she gets selected. And I am saying this openly in front of the media that we need to see if a lady in Sulla village in Sattari, you can't send her every day a lady from Sanklim to Sulla to go and commute to do work. She will not be able to, half a day will go only in travel. We are here to provide whatever the grade pay issue is there. I will sit and sort it out with her, whatever issue is there. Chief Minister is very proactive. He understands the importance of healthcare. He understands till today, now we have started placing doctors also on the 108 cardiac ambulances. We are starting the first emergency room which we had started earlier, again which was got shut down last 5 years. We are starting again an emergency room in the Kankuna Community Health Center. So this is the way we want to move forward. And for this, the important involvement of nursing personnel is very important. You play a very important role and we respect you for the type of service that you are giving to the people of the state of Goa.
It's time for us to take a short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. Despite the tall promises made by the politicians, the garbage problem persists. The garbage at Margao Sonsodo area is a problem that has persisted over decades. Come monsoon and problem becomes worse as leachate percolates and pollutes the water wells in the areas down below.
Temporary solutions are attempted which do not help. The garbage dump at Sonsodo has remained the same or might have become bigger. The Margao municipality was directed by the court to cover the garbage during monsoon so as to prevent the leachate from percolating into the villages below. But half-hearted attempts by the municipality has made the people suffer for several years. The garbage is covered, but how? These thin sheets are used, but they tear away with the first shower. The leachate trickles has become a spate. Here is a report.
If you ask the municipality why this covering is done, हे covering कित्याक करता काय म्हण विचारलें जाल्यार ते सांगतले तुका हायकोर्टाचे डायरेक्शन्स आहा म्हण, कोर्टाचे डायरेक्शन्स आहा म्हण. कोर्टाचे डायरेक्शन्स आशिल्ले केन्ना जेन्ना मुन्सिपालिटीन सांगिल्लें की ताजो एक परमनंट सोल्युशन काडटा आनी आतां पावस येता आनी ओपन आसा, सो त्या हेजेर एक सोल्युशन टेम्पररी सोल्युशन म्हण दिल्लें की तो कवर करचो म्हण, सो दॅट उदक भितर वचोन ते लिचेट भायर सरना जावपाक. आज परमनंट सोल्युशन थिंगा उरलो आनी हे कवरींग आहा तें परमनंट जावपाक लागला. फायनली लिचेट कंट्रोल हें फ्लो जायना जावपाक हें कवरींग प्रपोज केल्लें आहा, पूण कवरींग करूनय जेन्ना लिचेट भायर सरता आनी एंटायर सरावंडींग पोल्यूट जाता जाल्यार हे इतले लाखांनी रुपया मोडून फायदो कितें?
वार्षिक जाला हें लिचेट व्हांवपाचें आसता, हें वार्षिक जाला. गटरांतल्यान सगळें लिचेट व्हांवता आनी सगळ्यो ज्यो सकल जो ग्रावंड कंटेमिनेशन जाता, ग्रावंडांतल्यान सगळें आमचे बांयेक पावता. खंयचेच बांयचें उदक घोगळांतल्या अमृतनगर घोगळ आगाळी खंयचेच बांयचें सद्या उदक घेवपाचें ना अशी परिस्थिती जाल्ली आसा. हातूंतल्यान कितलेशेच तरेचे किडे तयार जातात आनी ते आमच्या खातीर हेल्था खातीरय हानिकारक आसा.
I kept telling the technical section that this is not being done properly. So you put your engineer and you go yourself and oversee. I mean, look at that it is covered properly. Since nothing was happening, I issued a note to the chief officer saying that the work is not being done properly. My astonishment, the lot of plastic has blown off from there. So I called our engineer, Mr. Agustin Mishkita, who has just been, who has just joined, and I said, I want a complete. I directed, in fact, again I issued a note to the chief officer saying that the plastic which is put doesn't seem to be of proper quality. The two qualities rather of the plastic or the tarpaulin that is used, one is a very flimsy material, I think, which is almost 110 microns, and one is a good quality, that's 150 microns. So now again I have issued a note to the chief officer, or rather put a note saying that the contractor may be called and asked him to give us an explanation.
Our reporter Ramesh Naik Raut from Margao.
Sar village has been in the dark for last 2 days. The locality here depends largely on dairy business. Hence, not just the locals but also the cattle are affected as the area is plunged into darkness. Locals have threatened to block the road on Monday if government fails to solve their problem at the earliest.
Rains have affected very badly in the village. Trees are uprooted and no electricity and water supply too. Villagers say the cables connecting the village are quite old and need replacement. Electricity department has acquired the land for substation, but no work has been done. This has also affected milk farmers and the cattle as they need electricity for power-driven milking machine.
2 दीस जाले कंटिन्यूस साळान लायट ना आणि हो जो प्रॉब्लेम आसा हो प्रत्येक पावस येयल्या उपरांत साळान हो प्रॉब्लेम कित्येक वर्सां चालू आसा. हेचो मेन फॉल्ट म्हटल्यार साळान जी लायन येयल्या इतली जुनी जाल्ली आसा लायन. ती लायन जोपर्यंत एक तर केबल सिस्टम किंवा जोपर्यंत ती लायन चेंज करिना तोपर्यंत हो प्रॉब्लेम कसोच सॉल्व जावपाचो ना. हे जर आतां परत कंटिन्यू जालें जाल्यार सगळे आतां लोक रेडी आहा बिचोले वचून रस्तो आडोवपाचे. मेन हायवे आसा तो सगळो बंद करून रस्त्यार बसपाची पाळी येयल्ली आहा आनी दुसरो आनी कितें उपाय ना. जे शेतकरी आहा जे सरकार म्हणटा शेतकारांक हें करता, आयज हांव दिसभर ह्या गोट्यान आतां 2 दीस म्हणजे 150 गायो आहा. 2 दीस जाले लायट ना. पूण ही जनावरांक कितें हाल जाता जर उदक टायमार मेळोंक तांकां दिवंक ना, हेंचे कशें हाल जाता हें म्हाका खबर आहा. आनी हे सरकाराक म्हाका दिसता सरकारान चिंतूंक जाय. इतले जे शेतकरी आहा चडशा गांवांनी धंदे लोकांचे गायीचे धंदे किंवा एक शेतीचे जे धंदे आसतात ते धंदे तांकां जर आतां असो इफेक्ट पडोंक लागलो आनी सरकार जर कांयच करिना जाल्यार ह्या शेतकाऱ्यांनी आनी गायीच्या धंद्यावयल्या लोकांनी वचपाचें खंय हे सरकारान चिंतपाक जाय.
लायन फुटल्या सकयल आमच्या सकयल वाड्या तेकाय कोण पळयना. उदकाची लायन फुटल्या तेकाय येवन कोण पळयनात. लेबर येतात वयतात. हे लायनीचे मनीस आहात ते PWDचे येतात पळयतात वयतात. एकी कडेन खणून आतां 4 दीस जाले ते थंयच आहा. तो फॉल्ट काडिना उदकाचो. 5-6 दीस जाले आमकां उदकय ना सकयल वाड्या साळान. आनी आतां हो लायटीचो परत प्रॉब्लेम. कितें करपाचें सहकारांनी आतां?
Our reporter Mahesh Govekar in Sar.
Now we get you stories of 2 different places, Margao and Sawadde. 2 different places but one problem, old structures that pose danger. Authorities concerned often neglect old structures that pose danger to the locals. The locals of both the places have demanded that they should be demolished at the earliest before they collapse and injure or kill someone.
An old building in Panzarkoni area of Konkoli municipality is in a dilapidated condition. The building needs to be demolished immediately, but the PWD is slow in taking action. The building poses a threat to people who wait for buses below it. Last year, when a portion of the building had collapsed, some 3 people were injured.
पांजरकणी हायवेचेर आयज ते ऑलरेडी आमगे PWD दिल्ले आसा. ते घराचे ऑलरेडी नळे काडले आनी गेल्या त्या वर्साक पावसाक अशेंच ते 2-3 जाण इंजर्ड जाल्ले आनी आतां PWD कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर दिला डेमोलेशन कर म्हणून. आतां ते PWD सुपरवायझर कोण येना थिंग पळोवपाक आनी ते कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर येता वयले नळे काडून गेल्यात आनी आतां ते फकत ते वणट्यो फुगोवन त्यो मोठ जाले कोणाचे पडटले सांगना. ऑलरेडी ती बस स्टॉप भुरगीं रावता थिंगा आनी बस स्टॉपार लोक रावता. कमी सकाळी वयलो 10-15-20 अशें करून रावतात एक बसी फाटल्यान. फाटीं 1 वर्स पयलीं पडलेलें ऑलरेडी आमी सांगलें आहा थिंगा ते ऑलरेडी काडा म्हणून.
इंजर्ड कितले जाण जाले?
3 जाण इंजर्ड जाल्ले. हांव ऑलरेडी मुन्सिपालिटी इन्फॉर्म केला. आमगे चेअरपर्सन सांगला आमगे आमदारा बी म्हणलें हांवें आमदारान ऑलरेडी सांगलें तांकां.
पूण अजूनय काय झालं?
अजून काय ॲक्शन जाऊन
आमी तेजे वयल्यान एक डिसिजन घेयला की आमी PWD एक लेटर करची आनी बेगीनू आमगे इश्यू आहा तो आमगे जो मोडपा आहा तो आनी तो लोकां डॅमेज बी जातलो प्रॉब्लम जातले जायत लोकां आनी तेकाय मागीर लोक प्रॉब्लम करतली आमगे कावन्सिलराकूय सो तेजे वयल्यानूय आम बेगीन एक्शन घेतली आनी PWD आम जाता ते भाशेन आम बेगीन लेटर दितली.
Another building in Kurcharing-Kakoda municipal area is also in a bad shape. Shopkeepers were asked to vacate the building in 2017, but till today the building stands. Many shopkeepers still carry on business at this building. A shopkeeper told GOA365 that the civic body has not signed any agreement with them about shop allotments. He also said the municipality continues to collect rent from them.
बिल्डिंग बांदपा आमगेले दुकानवाल्याले आसा पळय तेके एकल्याले ऑब्जेक्शन बिल्डिंग बांदपाक फाल्यां तर तुमगे बिल्डिंग पूण कितें जालें ताका प्रोसिजर आसता न्ही प्रोसिजर म्हणजे आतां ही बिल्डिंग बांदलेली पुर्तुगेजा टायमार बांदली बिल्डिंग आनी तेजे नंतर ही 1980 मातशें तेजो वयलो स्लॅब मातसो हें जावपा लागलो स्लॅब न्ही प्लास्टर पडपा लागलो हांवें स्वता म्हागे दुकानाचें हांवें लेटर केली तेन्ना पंचायत आसतना की तें मातशें रिपेर करचें म्हणून हेणी केलें ना तेणें आमकां सुडा मार्केटान दिलां थंय आसा तें दिलें ती तेणें कोर्टा पळय लायलां तें 6 मिटर आसा आनी आमगे हांगा आसा 20 मिटर 25 मिटर आनी आमगे 6 मिटर आमगे दोन थंय जायना.
Our reporters Ramesh Naik Raut from Margao and Prahar Savardegar from Savarde.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. In a significant visit, President of India Ramnath Kovind and First Lady Savitha Kovind visited Basilica of Bom Jesus Church at Old Goa and Mangeshi Temple on Sunday. The President was accompanied by Governor Dr. Mridula Sinha.
At Basilica of Bom Jesus Church, the President was received by Rector of the Church, Father Patricio Fernandez, who briefed the President about the history of the church. Mementos were presented to the President at Basilica of Bom Jesus Church. The President, along with other dignitaries, also visited Sri Mangesh Temple at Mangeshi in Ponda. He was received by Minister of Art and Culture, Govind Gaude, and Anjali Shehrawat. The President of Mangesh Temple, Chandrakant Dhume, briefed the President and other dignitaries about the history of the temple. The President was presented with mementos at Sri Mangesh Temple. GOA365 Panji Bureau.
As the agriculture sector reels with the problem of shortage of farmers, here is the farmer who has not only taken up farming but has also branched out from cultivating paddy to sugarcane, floriculture, vegetables on his ancestral land at Korgaon in Perne. Here's the look.
Farmer Uday Prabhudasai, who initially used chemical fertilizers, now uses natural manure and compost. Growing flowers is not everyone's cup of tea, but Uday is successfully carrying out floriculture, including orchids and zebras.
एका सॉइललेस फार्मिंग एका जमीन नाका नारळाच्या काथ्याचेरच आपण ही तयार करावं असता आणि आज साधारण ह्या झाडाची किंमत 500 ते 1000 पर्यंत असता आणि फुलाची एक काडी जी असता एक फूल एका काडयेतला 2 रुपयान खपता म्हणजे एक काडी जवळ 15, 20, 30 रुपयान ती एक काडी वयता मार्केटान तसो रेट आसा मोठा पॉली हाऊस करून तशातला शेती करणं म्हणजे नवीन युथांनी असे अनेक मार्ग शेतीन असतात जितून आम्ही शेती करू शकतो. आज कन्सल्टन्सी गरज आसा शेतीची नवीन जो शिकलेलो यूथ आसा किंवा सरकारच्या नोकरीच्या मागे न लागता कन्सल्टन्सी सुरू करीत जसो पेशंटाकडे डॉक्टर वयता तपासता आणि सांगता ताका की ह्यो गुळयो घे आणि तूं बरो जातलो तशा प्रकारे आता शेत माझा आहा शेतान येवप तेणी काय कमी जास्त आसा ते सांगप आणि कन्सल्टन्सी सर्विसीक आज खूब आसा. दुसरा सर्विस प्रोवायडर म्हणून आयज शेतीन नवीन एक करियर करूं येता जो ट्रॅक्टर घेता हार्वेस्टर घेता कल्टिवेटर घेता आणि शेतकऱ्याक जी जी जायी सुविधा ती ताका उपलब्ध करून दिता. प्रत्येकाक मशिनरी घेणं शक्य नसता थोडी शेती असल्यामुळे ताका ती सर्विस प्रोवायड करप स्प्रेइंगच करून दिवप ताका काजींनी स्प्रेइंग करपाक जाता तेणी मशिनरी घेवपाची गरज ना तेणी फक्त पैसे भरले काय ना अमके जाल्यार ती शेती करून मेळटा. पण 100% एका सक्सेस आसा अशातलो भाग ना काही प्रमाणान अनसक्सेसफूल सुद्धा झाले आसा ते प्रोजेक्ट. पण मी जेव्हा तर जरबेरासाठी ह्यो करपाचो असं ठरयला ना त्यावेळी म्हाका त्याचो एक बऱ्यापैकी अनुभव येयलो. आता 3 वर्सां जाली साधारणपणे पर डे 300 ते 500 पर्यंत फुलां मी काडटय आणि 300 ते 500 पर्यंत जर फुलाचा हिशोब केलो 5 रुपये प्रमाणे मी मार्केट करते. मार्केटान त्याचो हरशी रिटेल रेट 10 रुपये 15 रुपये त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त सुद्धा असता. पण आज मी ॲव्हरेज 5 रुपये प्रमाणे मार्केटान विकतोय. साधारणपणे 3 5 15 1,500 15 3 45 45 ते 50,000 ह्याचा मंथली इन्कम असा.
One of Uday's major crops is sugarcane. He says he produces around 50 tons of sugarcane, making him one of the top producers.
आता हो जो ऊस आसा न्ही हो पारंपरीक म्हणजे वडिलांच्या मार्गदर्शनाप्रमाणे केल्लो आसा. प्रत्येक सरीक तेका ऊस आसा ह्यो बघ. असो आता बांधकाम करपाचो आहा ह्या असा बांदप तो सगळो. लेबरचो मोठो पंचायत आसा. आता ही दुसरी पद्धती बघ ह्या बाजून ही एक सरी सोडप ह्यो दोन सरी लावप. ती सरी सोडलेली आसा ह्यो दोन सरयो लायल्ल्यो आसात. परत ही सरी सोडल्या ह्यो दोन सरयो लायल्ल्यो आसात. हे बघ परत ही सरी सोडलेली आसा त्याची पुढची लायल्ली आसा. आणि हेचं कसं असतं ह्या काम करपाक भितर बरा पडटा. आतमध्ये फिरपाक व्यवस्थित टाइम मेळटा.
Uday has been felicitated by various organizations for his agricultural success. He says everyone should try to grow their vegetables using organic manure. Uday wants to branch out into dairy farming and pisciculture. He is also eyeing ecotourism. Sky is the limit for Uday.
कारण सुरवातीक बालपणान आमी बॅकग्राऊंड शेतीचा असला. आमच्या जोतां असली गायी असल्यो आणि आम्ही स्वतः जमीनदार असो आणि स्वतःचीच जमीन कसून आम्ही शेती करू वडील वगैरे. तेव्हा मुबलक प्रमाणात आमकां लेबर वगैरे मेळात. नंतरच्या काळात जसं आम्ही म्हणजे आताचो अनुभव असा शिकल्यानंतर तो शेतीन उतरांक बघिना तसं आम्ही शिक्षण घेतलां. कॉमर्समध्ये ग्रॅज्युएशन केल्यानंतर मी LLB कंप्लीट केली आणि त्या काळात एक सामाजिक आवड असल्यामुळे समाजकारण करीत कसं आता स्कूल लेवलचेर हेतूर लिडरशिप वगैरे काही प्रमाणात घेतल्यानंतर राजकारणात केव्हा प्रवेश झालो समाजकार्य करीत असताना तो कळलोच ना. भारतीय जनता पार्टीच्या कार्यकर्तो म्हणून काम केला. एक उमेदवार म्हणून सुद्धा मी एक निवडणूक लढयल्या. नॅशनल लेवलचेर जुवारीन एक कार्यक्रम केलो म्हणजे त्यांना 50 वर्षां जुवारी कारखान्यांक जाल्यामुळे तेंच्यांनी भारतातल्या 10 शेतकऱ्यांक सन्मानित केले. तेतूर एक म्हाका तेंच्यांनी इन्क्लूड केलो.
Our reporter Sandeep Kamulkar from Perne.
Post the series of agro challenge, farming is becoming a talking point in Goa. After politicians were seen ploughing the fields, it appears that more and more schools are sending their students for field trips to see how the paddy is planted. This should help inculcate liking for agriculture. Here's the story.
Government High School in Bicholi's Navile village is the latest school that sent its students to a field trip. Hopefully, this will catch up and more students take up farming. Students seem to be enthusiastic, but will this transform into growing more fruits and vegetables in the state, or do we have to import even fresh coriander from neighboring states?
आता भुरग्यांक एक्चुअली ह्या शेताच्या बद्दल लेसन्स आसा पूण प्रत्यक्षान भुरग्यांक कळना की बाबा कितें करतात शेतान. सो आमी हांगासर भुरग्यांक हाडल्या कारण तांकां कळपाक जाय की खरेंच बाबा कशे श्रम घेतात लोक.
आयज आमी हांगासर येयले त्या शेतान कशें ते लायता रोयता कशें ते आयज आमी शिकले. आतां आमी व्हडले जाले तेन्ना आमकां कितें उमेद आसा शेताची करपाची ते आयज आमी आतां हे शिकून आमी करूं शकता व्हडले हातून.
Our reporter Mahesh Goenkar from Bicholi.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, keep watching GOA365. Also, don't forget to log into our website at www.goa365.tv. You can follow us on Facebook at GOA365TV or simply download our app on both Android and iPhones to watch it on your mobiles. Till then, keep watching GOA365.